Hi, this is lecture number 2 for March 27th. Good afternoon, students. I'm going to talk just a little bit more about sentence structure and give you 1 or 2 more assignments. So this is the document we talked about last time, and it looks like this. Okay. And it is in your Blackboard, and you should have it by now because I also attached it to the email with the last lecture. So let's start where we left off. Okay. I'm just going to go, I think it was page 3. Okay. All right, so we finished here, and now we're going down to rule number 3. Okay, and again, we're talking about simple sentences and where the subjects and the verbs are in simple sentences. Okay, and just to review, we talked about the subject of a simple sentence can be one subject, a single subject, or it can be more than one. Okay, so we talked about subject, 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 subject. There can be more than one subject in a simple sentence. Then we talked about, that was rule number 1. Rule number 2 is on the next page. There can be more than one verb in a simple sentence, and we had these examples. I'm on page 3 in the book. And now we are on rule number 3, and as you can guess, a simple sentence can have a compound subject and a compound verb. Okay, so for example, McDewey's and Burger Crown have delicious food and charge very little. So this is an example of 2 subjects and 2 verbs in a sentence. Okay, we'll go on to the next page. All right, another example of 2 subjects and 2 verbs here. So now let's try an activity, activity 5. Okay, in this activity, we're going to find subjects and verbs, and then we're going to write the pattern in the parentheses. Okay, so please pause your video while you look at this exercise and complete it, perhaps in your notebook. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to complete it for you so you can check your answers. Okay, so here we have, will you and your friends need, okay, will is actually part of the verb. This is going to be a question, and so this is actually the helping verb. Will you, oops, I don't know why I did 2 underlines for your friends there, need the projector for your presentation? So here I have subject, subject, verb. Okay, we will not count will as a verb because need is our main verb. It is the most important. Will just helps us understand need. Okay, next one. The teachers and the students walked out of the building and protested, these are both verbs, the decision of the principal. Okay, so this one here is subject, subject, verb, verb. So hopefully that's what you got there. Okay, the next one, Paris and London are, is the verb, both world-class cities, and have is another verb, interesting sights to see. Okay, so here we have subject, subject, verb, verb. All right, next one. Diana and Richard play volleyball and travel with the team. Sorry. So that is subject, subject, verb, verb again. Okay. Next one. Here we have chemistry is the subject, is the verb. And that's all for this sentence. So subject, verb. Okay, number 6 is a question. Okay, so a little difficult, a little different. The subject of this is you, and then the verb is clean, and did is our helping verb. So I'll put the V over the main verb. Okay, so this also is subject verb. Sorry. Okay, next one. My brother and I went to the beach and made sandcastles out of wet sand. Okay, subject, subject, verb, verb. Today is an amazing day. Subject. Oh, sorry. Today is not, well, I guess it is. Yeah, you're right. And then is. So this is subject verb. Okay. Next one. Do you and your partner understand the assignment from the teacher? So you, your partner, understand. Okay. Subject, subject, verb. Okay. So let's try now activity 6. So it says read the paragraph, find and label the subjects and verbs. Okay. So if I could pause this, I would, but I cannot. So let's go through it together. Okay. In my English class, okay, this is something we are going to learn about before. There's no subject in here. I met a new friend. His name is Jose Sanchez. He is from the Dominican Republic and lives in Elizabeth. So this is going to be subject, verb, verb. Next sentence. He is a student worker and tutors in the university library with his girlfriend. Okay. His major is accounting. In the future, he wants to be, we can extend that, a great business person and travel the world. Both he and his girlfriend, Victoria, like watching sports. It's kind of together there. And listening to music. This is all responding to like here. Their favorite sport is baseball. Victoria and Jose also like to listen and dance, verb is like, to the bachata in their free time. Jose is a very interesting new friend. Okay. After that, we can write the pattern, but since I am holding my phone, I cannot write the pattern here and toggle back and forth between this page and here. So hopefully you can do the pattern. What's important to know, we have 10 sentences. The sentences are numbered here, and we have 10 blanks for you to write the pattern in. Okay. Now, activity 7 here. It says write 10 sentences, not in your notebook, but I will say type 10 sentences. Type 10 sentences, because we are not in class, about a classmate in this class, using each of these patterns 2 times. So, some of them you use more than 2 times, right? So subject, verb, subject, subject, verb, subject, verb, verb, and subject, subject, verb, verb. So let's say I'm going to choose someone in our class. So I'm going to write, but you should type, right? I will say Jerry because he doesn't mind being picked on. Jerry, okay? So I'm going to write 10 sentences about him. For example, Jerry works many hours every day. So here we have subject, verb, and the sentence pattern will be SV. Okay. Number 2, Jerry and his friends like to drive cars. Don't know if that's true, but we have 2 subjects here, his friends, and then here we have the verb. So this is an example of subject, subject, verb, okay? So write 10 sentences. I did one here and one here, and I would keep writing more. Of course, I want you to type, not write on a piece of paper and take a picture. Don't do that, type, okay? So that is the assignment, activity 7 on page 5 of this handout. Activity 7, page 5 of this handout. Okay. That will be due on Monday. I think it's the 30th, March 30th. Okay. All right. Have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you live in just a minute. Bye.